Hey there YouTube, this is another Yugioh from the Shadow Games. I'm coming to you today with my ZW-Constellar build. It's a lot like my regular ZW build, it's just a lot smaller, there's a few less cards in it. So I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. You main 3 Kaust, 3 Pollux, 3 Gredi, and then 3 Sheratan. Kaust gives you the increase of levels, Pollux gives you an extra normal summon, Gredi allows you to special summon a level 4 Constellar, and Sheratan allows you to search your deck to add a Constellar monster to your hand. I was goofing around with it this morning and got pretty good with it. I'm still going to test it out a little bit more. But weapon-wise, I run the 2 Tornado Bringers, 2 Blades, 2 Unicorn Spears, and then 2 Phoenix Bows. So not a lot of weapon material-wise, but it's still effective enough. And then of course I run my main, a Thunder King Ryo. I run a Book of Moon, 2 Econs, 2 MSTs, 2 Limited Barian Forces, 1 Dark Hole, 2 Instant Fusions, and then 2 Bait Dolls. The Bait Dolls helped me a lot today, this morning, because the opponents were setting their entire back. They were setting everything. They didn't care, and then I'd start Bait Dolling, and they got really pissed. So it does help a lot. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole because it's been limited to 1. My Solemn Warning, 2 Bribes, 2 Deep Prisons, and then I run a Ceasefire, which isn't common for a lot of people to see, but it's still very effective. I had an instance this morning where I had a nice sized field on my hand, and my opponent spammed instantly, and he was only at 2,000 life points, and I went and he set that last monster, and I Ceasefired, and he lost the game. So I mean, it's really powerful card. It's not common to see it in a lot of decks anymore. But I think with the new ban list out, a lot of cards are going to be making comebacks. Bait Doll and Ceasefire are definitely 2 of them that I think are going to be making comebacks as well. Extra deck wise, 3 Utopias, 2 Utopia Rays, and then 2 Utopia Ray Vs, 2 Lion Arms. Those are the common builds for about 99% of ZW decks. You'll see a couple of them where they only run 1 Utopia Ray. You'll see some that run 3 Utopia Rays and no Utopia Ray Vs, or you'll see some that run 3 of each. I run 2 of each, and then of course the 2 Lion Arms. I don't want to clutter my extra deck too much because there are other options out there, such as Tiras, Adreus, and then I run a number 61 Volcansaurus. He runs really well. I used him a little bit this morning. It did save me from a Lightsworn deck. They had JD out, and I was able to get him out really quick. And then use his effect. I killed a JD, and it just ruined that Lightsworn deck really quickly. And then a Crazy Box. It's a new card that's out. A lot of people don't really know what it does. It takes 2 level 4 monsters. However, the card can't attack. So I mean, it's a 3,000 wall, 3,000 attack wall. You can attach one material from this card to roll a 6-sided die and apply the effect as a result. If you roll a 1, you half your life points. If you roll a 2, you draw a card. If you roll a 3, you negate. Your opponent discards 1 card. If you roll a 4, you negate the effects of 1 face-up card on the field until the end of this turn. Number 5, you destroy 1 card on the field. Or if you roll a 6, you destroy this card. So I mean, there's upside and there's downsides. I mean, if you roll a 1 or a 6, I mean you're kind of hurting yourself. However, if you roll a 2, 3, or 4, or 5, it's going to be a plus. So long as your opponent has a card of some shape or form. And then I run Kamionizard and my Ojama Knight for my instant fusions. The only reason why I run these 2 is because they can't be hit by Bottomless Trap Hole. However, the exceeds that come further after can be hit. So I mean, it's one of those things you got to take a risk on. I side in 2 Sleipnir Mail, 2 V Salamanders, 2 of the regular Barian forces, and then 2 Numeron forces. The only reason why I don't main Salamander is because I'm not really gearing this deck towards going for Utopia Ray V. I can do it, and I have done it a couple times, but I don't do it a lot. And I mean, Salamander just really isn't something that I'm going in for. And then the Sleipnir Mail, I might end up using him a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to. And then I side these just in case, my first game I noticed my opponent's using a lot of Exceeds or they're using a lot of effect monsters, so I've got them there to replace my regular Barian forces. This deck's pretty consistent. I can get Kaust and Pollux out pretty quick, or I can get Gredi and get Kaust out, and it runs really well. I can get my level 5s, my rank 5s really fast. So, it runs really well. I've had good times with this deck. I'm just I'm hoping to see how it plays later on. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any comments about it, or if you see anything that could be changed to make it better, let me know in the comment section below. Give me ideas what you guys think should be seen. Like I said, the side deck is not complete. There's other stuff that I know can be put in here, but guys, give me an idea what you think should be in there. And like I said, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you guys think. This has been No Life Grim with a ZW-Constellar build deck from the Shadow Games. Catch y'all.